Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with another movie reaction. Today we are watching Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. I know next to nothing about this film. I know that it stars a horse apparently, and that there's something about Native American culture in this movie. It's one of my editor's favorite movies, Helena slash Nakia. She's been doing The Big Bang Theory, and this will be the first movie reaction she edits. So yeah, looking forward to this. I'm wearing an Avatar shirt. It's Avatar Aang and Avatar Korra, because they go to the spirit world. There are spirits in the series, so you see how my brain works. Anyway, looking forward to this. If you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and let's get started. The Bald Eagle. I feel like DreamWorks has been underrated in the animation department.
The story that I want to tell you cannot be found in a book. They say the history of the West was written from the saddle of a horse.
Is that Matt Damon?
It's never been told from the heart of one. Not till now.
It's freaking Matt Damon.
Like the wind in the buffalo grass, we belonged here. We would always belong here.
You know, I don't think I've ever ridden a horse before. Whoa. I've ridden elephants, camels, some other animals too, but I've never ridden a horse. Is it in pain? Pregnant? Mama.
It's a new world. It's a new start. It's alive.
Is this gonna be some horse nothing film?
Here I
I'm a snowbender. Oh no. Oh no. How do you even get... I guess. Looks so satisfied with himself. Avalanche? Stop, so no. Oh. Friends?
And so I grew racing with the eagle, soaring with the wind. Flying? There were times I believed I could. Like my father before me, I became leader of the Cimarron herd.
Oh wow.
And with that honor came responsibility.
Protecting the herd. Ooh, the behind legs are strong on that one. He just suplex. I think that was a suplex. Oh, just frightened. He could have finished him if he wanted to. I'm trying to think and remember what horses' actual eyebrows look like. Do they look like human eyebrows? Fire. This film has basically no dialogue except for
land one night.
the narration.
Something that would change my life forever.
Run, brother! Oh, get out of here, get out of here. No one keeps his watch? Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Alcohol. Here we go.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Ah, leave him alone. Did you lose him already? Why are you still chasing them? I got a bad feeling about this. Uh, gotta get them away from his family. Whoa! Parkour! Oh!
It's okay, I'll find a way. Ain't gonna take me
Fighting the entire way. Oh. Branded US.
We'll see how wild he is when I'm done with him.
Oh, white. Defiant till the end. No! They're enjoying this. Oh, damn! Now what?
It's time to break that horse.
You'll never break his spirits!
that you get off of my back and into my game. Get out of my way.
Oof. Knocked him out, unconscious almost.
You know it's all just a game that I'm playing.
Whoa!
Think that you can find a way in. That's what I'm saying.
What'd you say about me?
Oh, get off of my back and into my game.
Oh.
Get out of my
Confident stride.
so wild and untamed.
He's coming back for more.
Tie this horse to the post. No food or water. 3 days.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I wondered if they missed me as much as I missed them.
Day 2. Hostile.
The post. No food or water.
He was called Little Creek, and he seemed different from the rest.
Horses can tell people apart. Tell races apart. You mocking me? Here's my ass. Communicating through animal calls. Whoa! Not close enough. Dexterous. Wow.
The Mustang. How long has it been tied?
3 days, sir.
3 days already. Suplex him. Oh.
You see, gentlemen.
You got a little
any
bit more in
horse
you,
can
right?
Be broken. Move along, Mustang.
Oh, damn.
There are those in Washington who believe the West will never be settled. A hostile Lakota will never submit to Providence.
Bite his face off.
Get off me!
After such a big speech, too. Wow. Oh. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh. Manure. I hate manure. Oh. Wow. Did he just roll his eyes? Oh. My turn to roll my eyes.
More ropes.
Oh, horsey hormones. Cooperation and... Cooperation and respect versus subjugation.
Prancing around him like a love-struck yearling. It was downright unnatural.
Wow. Huh?
Mares.
Mares? He said that with the tone of, you know what.
Okay, Rain.
Oof. Oh boy. Just sat right down. That crestfallen look. This horse has sex appeal. Oh my god. Oh! Literally knocked him off his feet. Huh. I picked an apple for you. Whoa. His hair has grown back out. Mane. Oh.
No! Give it back, come on! Oh, come on! Go.
Yeah.
I had to hand it to that boy. He just wouldn't give up.
Oh. Only I get to laugh at him. Letting him free?
You can go. Come on, get out of here. Go home.
I don't think so. Oh. Oh boy. Yikes. I don't think you're getting away from this. I guess? Was she shot? Or was the guy really bad? Did he have really bad aim? Oh no, 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 no. Oh crap, I think I saw it. Damn it. If she doesn't die on screen, she's not dead yet, right?
You saved my life.
And back here.
Now I can't go on. I can't even stop.
Doesn't he have the spirit to fight anymore? Just came in here without even
Sound the bugle now.
resisting much.
That I will
Whoa.
stumble in the dark. From on high, remember who you are.
He's being taken so far away from them.
Remember who you are.
Whoa. He's coming all the way. You're hauling this thing?
They were headed to my homeland, and I had to stop them.
Just flopped.
Get the mules up here!
Smart enough to play dead. Really? Oh, damn. Oh, man. Again. Oh. Wow. It's gonna tumble down into the town? Oh, boy. Whoa. Oh. Is the Lakota guy here? Yes, he is. Whoa. Is his lady horse friend still alive? Oh, the pile of apples. This seems familiar. Is he pretending not to notice? Yeah, this will be fun. Time to run.
I don't believe it.
I thought he might get hit in that moment when he finally got to ride him. Yikes. How did you get up here? You said something about flying earlier? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh man. Oh. Oh. Really? Really? Oh, he tips his hat to him. Man. It's a lot smaller than it was before. And the crowd goes wild. He can't believe his eyes.
You will always be in my heart.
Oh wow.
Take care of her. Spirit, who could not be broken. I will miss you, my friend.
Wow. All the way back home. Mom, look who I brought home for dinner! Aww.
It's to you I will always return.
Those horses are gonna fuck. Okay guys, I'm sorry I had to make the jokes about the horses having sex appeal and how those horses were totally gonna do it. But it was true. There was no other way for me to read those scenes. But anyway, Horsey Love was cute. It was cute. I'm not a horse girl, obviously, but to those of you who are, answer me this. Is this your quintessential horse film? I don't think I've actually seen a horsey movie before. The closest I've probably come is Maximus from Tangled. That was a good horse. And there are a lot of actual like stereotypes about horse girls. I don't know if it's specifically a US thing or an internet thing, but I won't repeat those stereotypes here. But if you are a horse girl, let me know if those stereotypes ring true or not. But I can see the appeal of wanting to ride a horse. I think I mentioned in my reaction that I've ridden an elephant and a camel. Given that I've lived in New York City my entire life, pretty unlikely first two animals to have ridden. Anyway, that aside, most movies that depict the indigenous population in America cast them in an unflattering light. So for a movie made by a Western studio, I was somewhat pleasantly surprised that the army settlers were portrayed uh, accurately. They're cruel, violent, and having no respect for the land on which they stand and the life that existed there. And the idea of how to interact with nature was to make it submit to them. And I mean, the Colonel at least let Spirit and Little Creek go at the end when he recognized how much spirit, for the lack of a better word, he had. But even then, I'm like, did you do that because you want Spirit to breed so that you can have a chance to capture his children later? Because for what it's worth, Spirit seemed to be a specimen of a horse, and that's why they were so interested in him. But even if that wasn't the Colonel's train of thought, um, the idea of, oh, you didn't kill what you couldn't have, isn't exactly a resounding endorsement of his character either. But yeah, while the colonizers saw things through the lens of like subjugation and submission, we saw the indigenous people treat nature very differently. With Little Creek and Spirit, it was about creating a relationship with the animal, recognizing his spirit not only as an obstacle or something to be crushed, but rather what made him unique and admirable. And Little Creek realized that Spirit wasn't meant to be ridden, but was meant to be out in the wild. And that was a big part of what formed the bond between them, that trust between them, that camaraderie. And it's why he went to scare the people who were laughing at Little Creek getting thrown off by him. And it's why Spirit went to save his life from the Colonel later in the film. Unfortunately, Rain was shot as well. But yeah, the music in this film is fantastic. I don't know how much I can keep in the reaction. But I might have to mute the music to avoid copyright issues. But Hans Zimmer's music is in everything, and he does another great job here. Sorry, my voice is getting a little hoarse. But yeah, the story's theme of freedom was really cool. The bald eagle by Spirit's side, representing his freedom, showing back up when he and Rain come back into the wilderness, welcoming him back into freedom. But even though this movie has a happy ending, we also know what happens in the coming years after this film. Industrialization ravages the entire country, the entire continent. And it's a very odd feeling that this film is making me feel. Like, it makes me think about things that have yet to happen in this movie because we have that context. The modernization. I mean, it's had positive effects too. I don't want to discount that, but like civilization evolved. But this movie made me think about the wrong turns we took down this path, the abuse and exploitation of all the resources in this country. And it makes me think about what we sacrificed and who suffered the consequences. So even though that this film wasn't specifically about that in any way, it made me think about that. It's a very odd feeling. And there were a lot of definitely memorable moments in this film, though. Spirit refusing to let anyone sit on him. The level of raw defiance he has is something I strive for in my everyday life. Why do you think I do YouTube and don't work a 9 to 5? But yeah, I've hated people telling me what to do since I was a child. So I think I'm identifying and relating to a horse right now. But yeah, the best relationships in the movie are obviously between Spirit and Rain and Spirit and Little Creek. That was a joy to watch unfold. And I'm very glad Rain made a full recovery. I knew if they didn't kill her on screen that it was likely that she wasn't dead. So that I'm glad that was the case. And really like the scene when Spirit was looking out from the train car and seeing all the snow come together as his family. That was really, really beautiful. And then Spirit coming home to Rain. Ma, I brought someone home for dinner. And at first we didn't see the mom. I was like, no way they had the mom die while he was away, right? So glad that didn't happen. Got a little emotional there with that reunion. And I also really liked that moment where he just destroyed the train, pretended to be dead, sent the train tumbling down towards the encampment. Wow, that was something else. And yeah, he wound up freeing a lot of horses just inadvertently. I don't know if he did it on purpose at any point in the movie, but I think the only thing about this film that I didn't enjoy actually was the narration. I just don't feel like it does anything for the film. I mean, ignoring the fact that Matt Damon is exhausting as a public figure, he's a good actor, right? I mean, I haven't seen him in much, but I'm assuming he's not famous for nothing. But even though he's a good actor, I don't think his narration added anything to the movie. Like his lines felt redundant to what was happening on screen, and I don't remember any of his lines afterwards. Like I could not tell you a single thing he said. That also does speak to the strengths of this film. The way the horses move, their facial expressions, their body language, the visual storytelling was really, really well done in this movie. And the filmmakers put a lot of work and attention to detail into this film, and it shows. The horsey mannerisms and facial expressions. And it's not a common form of storytelling where everything is done through no dialogue, but I think they did it really well. And actually, I think one thing that would have pushed this movie to greater heights for me would be to have the Lakota people actually speak Lakota and have subtitles to tell us what they're saying. But I guess this movie was meant to, in part, to be for kids, even little kids who might not be the best at reading just yet. Though I actually think if they did speak Lakota without subtitles, the movie could still work because, I mean, they might have to change some things, but given how good the movie is with storytelling just from body language and facial expressions, I think they could have pulled it off really, really well, and I would have enjoyed it a lot more, I think. But I really enjoy this film anyway. 8.5 out of 10. Got emotional a couple of times, like I mentioned before. Little Creek riding Spirit for the first time. After Spirit slowly comes to trust him, that bond is built. That was really great. I think this movie would have been a 9 if they had included the Lakota language. And I think without the horse narration, it would have been a 9.25. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the reaction. And leave a like, really helps with the channel. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to see movie reactions a week early, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.